So do you also receive a lot of leads through IndiaMart and find it difficult to manage all the leads at one place? Then this video is definitely for you. So hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video we are going to understand how to add IndiaMart leads or inquiries to Google Sheets for semiconductor industry. So I work in a semiconductor industry and we receive a lot of leads through IndiaMart. So here my objective is that whenever I'm going to receive a new inquiry or lead through IndiaMart, then automatically it should be added in my Google Sheets as a new row. So now here to automate the entire process, I need to connect my IndiaMart with my Google Sheets account using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So to see the working of this automation and to learn this process step by step, let me take you to my screen.
Welcome to my screen. So I work in the semiconductor industry and I get a lot of leads and inquiries through IndiaMart. And now keeping track of these leads manually can be time consuming and confusing. By automatically adding IndiaMart leads to Google Sheets, I can organize all the details in one place, making it easier to track and manage them. This helps me quickly see the status of each inquiry, follow up with the potential clients on time, and ensure that no lead is missed. It also makes sharing information with my team simple and efficient. This way I can focus more on growing my business and less on manual data entry. So now here I've already built an automation where I've connected my IndiaMart account with my Google Sheets using an automation software. And here my objective is that whenever I'm going to receive a new lead through my IndiaMart, then automatically that lead and inquiry is going to be added in my Google Sheets as a new row. Okay, so here in this video, firstly we are going to see the working of this amazing automation by simply performing a test submission. That means here we are going to generate a test lead in my IndiaMart account. So for that, let me take you to my IndiaMart buyers account. So this is my IndiaMart buyers account and let's suppose this is the product that I'm selling. So here I'm going to click on this contact supplier and here I'm going to click on this submit and here I'm going to enter an additional query over here. So here I'm going to enter the query that says, "Hi, I need detailed specifications for your range of MOSFETs for power management applications. Please let me know if they meet high efficiency and low heat dissipation requirements." So this is the query that I'm going to post. So here I'm going to click on this next. But here before submitting the query, let me tell you that this is the IndiaMart buyers account with the name test lead. And here I'm going to submit this test query through our IndiaMart buyers account. So I'm going to click on this next and then submit. And here you can see it says thank you. That means we have successfully submitted a new query in our IndiaMart account. So now let's go and check our Google Sheets. And here you can see we have successfully received a new inquiry over here with the name test lead, email, phone number and the same query message that we entered while submitting the new test lead. So with this, we have successfully seen the working of this amazing automation. So now here in this video, we are going to learn step by step that how you can create this amazing automation by simply connecting your IndiaMart seller account with your Google Sheets using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software and it connects all your favorite apps and makes them work together seamlessly. You can set it up to do things automatically like updating customer info across platforms or sending notifications when something important happens. It's really easy to use and saves you tons of time that you can spend on more important stuff. So here on my screen you can see Pabbly Connect's homepage and you can visit it by simply browsing for the URL pabbly.com/connect. Here you can see two options that are sign in and sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up free and get 300 tasks every month to explore the software. And if you're an existing user, click on sign in. Here I'm an existing user, so I'm clicking on sign in. Now after signing in, here you can see all Pabbly apps window where you can see all the applications of Pabbly. Here to integrate my applications, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. Now this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect and here to build my connection, I need to create a workflow first. So for that, here I'm going to click on this create workflow button given on the top right corner. And then here in this create workflow dialog box, I have to give a name to my workflow. So here I'm going to give the name as add IndiaMart leads or inquiries to Google Sheets for semiconductor industry. And now here after giving a name to my workflow, here it is asking me to select the folder. So here in the left side corner of this dashboard, you can see a folder section under which you can see all the folders with different names that I've created to save my workflows accordingly. So now here in this particular case, I'm going to select my folder as automations. You can select the folder as per your need. Also, you can create multiple folders to save your workflows accordingly. And now here to learn how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect, you have to click on this Learn More hyperlink given over here. And by clicking on this, it will take you to a forum window where you can see all the instructions to how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect. So now moving back to my Pabbly's dashboard, and here to create a new workflow, I'm going to click on this Create button given over here. Now here in this workflow window, you can see we have successfully created a workflow, and here on my screen you can see the two most important principles of an automation process, that are trigger and action. Where trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means action is a response towards a trigger. Your automation can have a single trigger but multiple action steps. Now let's begin our automation by simply setting up a trigger. So here I'm going to select my trigger application as India Mart, as I'm receiving new leads through India Mart. So India Mart is an online marketplace that connects buyers and sellers primarily for business and industrial products. It's like a massive digital directory where businesses can find suppliers for everything from machinery to office supplies. So here in my India Mart trigger step, I'm going to select my trigger event as new leads, so that whenever you're going to receive new leads through India Mart, then automatically Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response. Or you can say automatically this entire workflow is going to get triggered. And now here, after selecting my trigger event, you can see we have received a webhook URL. That means here I'm going to use this webhook URL to connect my India Mart account with Pabbly Connect. So here, following the instructions given below, firstly here I'm going to copy this webhook URL, and here I've already logged in my India Mart seller account. So this is my India Mart seller account, and from here I'm going to click on this lead manager, and from here I'm going to select menu, and here in the menu I'm going to select import export leads, and here under import export leads I'm going to select push API, and here under push API integration it is asking me to select the source. So here, by clicking on this drop down menu, you can see all the sources available. So here I'm going to select my source as other, and then here it is asking me to enter the CRM platform name. So here for the CRM platform name, I'm going to enter the name as Pabbly Connect, and then here it is asking me for the webhook listener URL. So here in the webhook listener URL field, I need to enter the webhook URL that I've received in my Pabbly's workflow. So I'm going to enter the webhook URL, and then I'm going to click on the save details. And now here it is asking me to select the reason that why I want to transfer my India Mart leads to any other CRM. So here, by clicking on this drop down menu, you can see some reasons available. So here I'm going to select a random reason that says I feel that I can permanently save the leads from India Mart and view later. So this is the particular reason that I have selected, and now I'm going to click on this click to generate OTP. And then here it is asking me to enter the OTP that I have received on my phone. So here I'm going to enter the OTP. So here I've successfully entered the OTP, and now I'm going to click on this submit. And here you can see we have successfully set up a webhook inside our India Mart account, or you can say we have successfully connected our India Mart account with Pabbly Connect. And now here you can see as it is waiting for webhook response. That means here to receive a webhook response, we need to do a test submission. And to do a test submission, we need to generate a test lead in our India Mart account. So now here to generate the test lead, let me take you back to my India Mart account. And here under push API integration, I'm going to click on this test your webhook listener URL button given over here. So by clicking on this particular option available over here, I'm going to generate a test lead for my India Mart account so that I can further set up this automation. So I'm going to click it over here, and from here I'm going to click on this test button. And here you can see I've received a curl request header. That means I've successfully generated a test response, or you can say that I've successfully generated a test lead in my India Mart account, and I have received the response on this webhook listener URL. So now let's go and check it. And here you can see we have received a successful response where we have received the status as success, a unique query ID, and the subject as requirement for empty mineral water bottle. So here we have received the subject as requirement for empty mineral water bottle and not for any semiconductor product, because this is the test query that I have generated, or you can say this is the test lead that I have generated in my India Mart account. But if you are receiving live leads through India Mart, then you will receive the response over here accordingly. So this is the test response, and now let's check further. So here you can see the sender state, pin code, phone number, name, mobile number, scrolling little down. Here you can see the email ID, country code, company, city, address, scrolling little more down. And lastly, here you can see the product name, that is mineral water bottle, and the query message as I want to purchase an empty mineral water bottle. Kindly send me price and other details. Quantity, piece, probable order value, and probable requirement type. So again here I'm telling you that I've received a query for empty mineral water bottle and not for any semiconductor product. because this is the test query and the lead that I've generated using IndiaMart account. But if you're receiving live leads, then you will receive the response accordingly. So with this, we have successfully set up our trigger over here. So once we have received new leads or inquiries through our IndiaMart account, I want to add that lead and inquiry in my Google Sheets as a new row. So for that, I need to connect my Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect in this action step given over here. So here I'm going to select my action application as Google Sheets. So Google Sheets is a free web-based spreadsheet program that allows you to create, edit and share spreadsheets online. It's like having a powerful and flexible digital workbook that you can access from any device with an internet connection. So here in my Google Sheets action step, I'm going to select my action event as add a new row, so that whenever you're going to receive new leads or inquiry through IndiaMart, then automatically the lead or the inquiry is going to be added in our Google Sheets as a new row. And now here to connect my Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your Google Sheets account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, I'm going to click on the sign in with Google. Here I'm going to select my desired account, and here I'm going to click on this allow and give access to Pabbly as your data is secured with Pabbly. Authorization successful. So here you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward, and then here it is asking me to select the spreadsheet. So I've already shown you that I have my spreadsheet with the name IndiaMart Leads. So moving back to my Pabbly's workflow, and here I'm going to select my spreadsheet as IndiaMart Leads. And now here after selecting my spreadsheet, it is asking me to select the sheet. So I'm going to select my sheet as sheet 1, and then here it is asking me for the name, email, phone number and the inquiry. So basically these are the fields that I've entered in my Google Sheets. So now here instead of entering these details manually, here I'm going to map the data. Mapping data means insert data from previous step. That means here I'm going to map the data from the response that I received in my trigger step. Mapping makes a text dynamic so that whenever you're going to receive new leads through IndiaMart, then automatically this previously existing detail will be updated with the new one. So here I'm going to search for the name. So this is my lead's name, so here I'm going to map it. Moving forward, here I'm going to search for the email. So this is my lead's email, so I'm going to map it. And here for the phone number, I'm going to search for the phone number. So this is my lead's phone number. And lastly, it is asking me for the inquiry. So here I'm going to map the query message that I've received. So here I'm going to search for the query. So this is the query message. So here I'm going to map it. And now here after entering all the required details, I'm going to click on the save and send test request given over here. And here you can see we have received a successful response. That means we have successfully added a new detail in our Google Sheets row. So now let's go and check it. And here you can see we have received a successful response where we have received the new details such as name, email, phone number and the same query. So with this, we have successfully set up entire automation. Now let me summarize this whole video for you. So here we have taken a trigger as IndiaMart and our action as Google Sheets. So that whenever we're going to receive new leads through IndiaMart, then automatically the lead received is going to be added in our Google Sheets as a new row. Okay, so these were the steps to how to add IndiaMart leads or inquiries to Google Sheets for semiconductor industry. I hope these steps were clear to you. Now if you want to use the same workflow, then you can find the clone link in the description box below. I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching.
Not only these applications, you can integrate many other applications with Pabbly Connect. So now if you have any doubt, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any query, then you can reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, then you can simply visit our website, that is www.pabbly.com. So now if you liked our video, then please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.